Well, welcome everyone. Today is actually September the 13th, and this was not a planned post on Facebook or video. I did this morning get an announcement with a picture. What happens when the Schumann resonance reaches over 100 hertz? And that immediately hit me. What a message. Okay. Because right now we have 6 planets, 7 retrogrades, one's going to go direct. But anyway, this has got to be one of the most trying times for me in this last while. I experienced challenges with my computer. I experienced challenges with appointments. And I think last night I thought to myself, okay, there's something else going on, because I've been on this weight management thing and I've done it for a couple of years now and everything's been good. And it's like last night, I wanted to eat everything in sight, which is not like me. Okay. So when this came on this morning, I thought I need to address this issue because I'm sure there's been a lot of people. Okay. First of all, it's Sandra Alexa here, and I welcome you. We're going to discuss the Schumann resonance, the planetary cosmic weather reports. I'm actually a starseed, an author, a spiritual and business coach. I do astrology, numerology. I'm an author. I've got different books. My website, if you go underneath, is in the show me, and it's mypersonalmuse.com. So I can become your muse. I help to discover who you are and what your purpose is, and are you on purpose? Okay. And we've had a very interesting collective since 2020, the energies. Everything is changing and you're changing too. So you're not the same person. Okay, so if you go to my website, you'll also see my books at the bottom. And if you go onto the YouTube, if you look up above, onto the right-hand side of it, there should be where you can order my last book called Game Changer. It's the new model of relationships that I co-authored. Anyway, so I think that's it. And if you look at my website, you'll see all the different things I offer. I'm going to be offering some classes via Zoom, and I do a lot of readings via Zoom for people. So if that interests you, please contact me. Now to get on with this message. Okay, so when I heard this, what happens when the Schumann resonance reaches over 100? Well, I know the Schumann resonance and I feel it. So, but I wanted to do was try to clarify it for everybody. So the first thing I said is, what is it? The Schumann resonance, or resonances, sometimes called the Earth's heartbeat, are extremely low frequencies, ELF, quasi-standing electromagnetic waves. You can check this all out. For me, it's about jittery molecules. It's like, whoa, not sure what's going on. Schumann resonances are the collection of low-frequency electromagnetic waves that encircle our planet and emit their very own heartbeat. Since Mother Earth has a heartbeat, and its natural heartbeat is a frequency of 7.83 hertz, and 7.83 frequency is an alpha-theta brainwave frequency in the human brain. That means the alpha-theta brainwave frequency is relaxed, dreamy, and sleepy state, which is when cell regeneration and healing happens. Apparently, it also has several harmonic frequencies, which include 14.07 hertz, 20.25 hertz, 26.41 hertz, and 32.45 hertz. Now I have to stop, because first of all, I have to share that I do have a Facebook page, and if you want to print this off, you can get it. Secondly, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, I'm trying to sort out through my YouTube where it says you can't subscribe unless you have a Google account, and if you like it, and lots of you look at it, and I'd appreciate if you like it, it'll build my algorithms. And if you would share, I'd appreciate it. If you do a comment, I actually do a draw once a month and somebody wins a free mini reading. And again, I'd like you to subscribe it, but I forgot, so I had to mention that right now. Again, the jittery molecules, okay? So I have to be very aware. Anyway, so first of all, we need to say that our brain, how's this going to affect us? It's the Earth's heartbeat. Okay. Well, our brain operates in 4 states of consciousness with a frequency rate of 0 to 30. So you can imagine if the frequency is 100, how it's going to affect us. The alpha state of the brain ranges from 8 to 12 hertz, which is close to the primary harmonic of the Schumann frequency, which is 7.83. Okay, the brain state is associated with relaxation, improved focus, healing, and sleep. So when the brain is naturally tuned to this frequency, it benefits the brain function and overall being. It reduces insomnia. Anybody had insomnia lately? Think about an ECG, which is used to measure the heartbeat of an individual. It gives an important information on the health of the individual. For instance, about possibly narrowing of the coronary arteries, a heart attack, or an irregular heartbeat like atrial fibrillation and blood pressure. It's no surprise when the human resonant is this high, it's hard to go outside and ground. Would it not? You're to ground on the earth, just something to think about. If you are feeling the effects of this incredibly high resonance, it may explain feelings like out of balance, so insomnia, irritated, reactive rather than responsive, angry, allergies may flare up, body aches, migraine headaches, anxiety, emotional distress, sadness, okay? Could be many more. Now, conventional 3D thinking operates if our biology and emotions are predictable and controllable products of the mechanical and physical or biochemical processes. They say they are. I just have to turn this off. I don't want to have to restart it. I'm sorry. So in scientific thinking, what they say is what cannot be defined, measured accurately, proven, or monetized, such as consciousness, is trivialized as a non-thing. So how does science measure the influence exerted by something it can't define? Okay, that's our first question. In this paradigm that we have been existing in, it's as if we have completely forgotten our connection to the greater forces of the earth, the cosmos, and mystery. One of those forces, which has literally enveloped Earth since life began, is the human resonance. The internet freaks people out when they do not understand and even care. However, everyone will be feeling it. NASA and the Space Observatory in Tomsk, Russia, and others are calling them ascension patterns, signs that humanity is shifting into higher consciousness. You can go check all of this out. The question for you is to do your research personally if this is of any interest and you are feeling different. So do your due diligence. So first, figure out and understand what the Schumann resonance is, not just a memorization, really understand it, take it to the 6th level of synthesis for the brain. 2, how does it affect human beings on Earth? And 3, what does the Schumann resonance have to do with consciousness? Okay. This encourages you to become more conscious, awake, mindful, observant, okay, aware, etc., of how you are and what are you feeling, sensing, and becoming cognizant and responsible for your actions. Check out something called recovery system biomats. Some healers and spas will have them, and you may want to purchase one. Music is a powerful healer. Check out Sulfrago Frequencies on YouTube. There are some, number 1, that are 7.83 Schumann frequency. Then the next one is 7.3 Hertz healing binaural beats. Then earth vibration, aura protection, and grounding, 7.83 Hertz. The Schumann resonance signal provides a brain frequency matching the electromagnetic signal, providing synchronization for needed intelligence. I use this all the time. Okay, I'm going to refer to a section of, I wrote, my first book was in 2004, it was published, and it was called Spa and Salon Alchemy, The Ultimate Guide to Spa and Salon Ownership. Okay, and it was published by Delmar Thompson out of New York. And so this is back in 2004. Even before 2004, I was very much into that, and that's a whole other story. And so I'm going to take a section from chapter 6, okay, of the book, and it's called Music Therapy. Modern science is confirming the ancient wisdom that music is medicine for the mind, body, and spirit. Now, according to George Gershwin, I'm just moving this, music sets up a certain vibration which unquestionably results in a physical reaction. Eventually, the proper vibration for the person will be found and utilized. We all say we vibrate to our own frequency. You will pick it up. When you meet somebody, it's like you feel the vibe or you don't feel the vibe. You like it, you don't like it. Anyway, sound, like light, travels in waves throughout the air and is measured in frequencies and in intensity. Sound frequency refers to the pitch, the high or low quality of sounds, and is measured in hertz, the number of cycles per second at which the wave vibrates. The lower the pitch, the slower the vibration. The higher the pitch, the faster the vibration. The research of a Dr. Tomatis, Tomatis, has established the healing and creating powers of sound and music. Some of music's therapeutic effects include the following, and I could really tell when I lived in Hawaii and would go and swim with the dolphins. They make that sound and you come out and it's just like, it really affects you. And in the book, Mozart, the music, anyway, I've got the name of it. He talks about how people are using dolphins in tanks to be able to heal people. Now, brain waves can slow down and equalize by music and self-generated sounds. Certain Baroque and New Age music can shift consciousness from beta waves to alpha, which enhance well-being and alertness. Mozart or Baroque music helps focus conscious awareness and increases mental organization. I know that. When I went to university in the 80s and I was working, I had so much on my mind when I had to do papers or do work at night, I would play the Baroque music to help me focus more. Now, breathing deepens and slows down, which is what allows the mind to calm down with the Gregorian chants and the New Age music. Heartbeat, pulse, and blood pressure are lowered with easy listening and softer music. Stress hormones in the blood decline significantly when listening to relaxing soft music. Current research claims insufficient oxygen in the blood can be a major cause of immune deficiency and degenerative disease. The Mozart Effect, a book, claims certain types of music, as well as singing and chanting, can actually oxygenate the cells. Olav Skjell, a Norwegian, devised a music bath known as vibroacoustic therapy, wherein youngsters were immersed in a range of sound, New Age, ambient, classical, and popular music, which reduced muscle tension and improved body movement and coordination. Vibroacoustic therapy increased the range of motion in individuals' spines, arms, hips, and legs. Music in the lower frequencies between 40 and 66 hertz resonates in the lower back region, the pelvis, the thighs, and legs, while higher frequency is more felt in the upper chest. So you might want to practice with that. Endorphin levels can increase with music, which induces a natural high and lessens pain. Perception of time changes with specific musical selections. Classical and Baroque music provokes orderly behavior, while romantic or New Age softens stress situations and seems to make time stand still. Productivity increases with types of music listened to. A University of Washington study concluded that accuracy in copy editing a manuscript by 90 individuals who listened to classical music for 90 minutes increased by 21.3%. In contrast, those listening to a popular commercial radio station improved by only 2.4%. Dr. George Lozano's methods, Lozano's methods have been used to enhance memory through music. A sense of well-being and safety can be created by music that provides a sanctuary for the listener. Now, given the power of music, we need to be aware of our choices of motifs in the small salon. This is from my book, so of course it's made for that. With some creativity, innovation, and understanding of music, you can come up with applicable treatments, services, and therapies that include specific musical selections. If the power of music and its effects on body and spirit appeals to you, research, study, experiment with different music selections. When I wrote this book, I was not aware of the sulfuric frequencies. However, as I said, I used the Baroque music to study when going to university. And Ayurvedic medicine music is very important. And I would listen to it at different times of the day. Now, there's different doshas. You might want to look at that. I was very lucky to have Dr. Ong as a Chinese medical doctor when I was very young, and a Dr. Ben Tone, who was Ayurvedic at the time in Edmonton. The different doshas are the three energy forces that govern the body and mind. And so through testing the pulse, okay, that's how Dr. Tone did it, okay, he could tell you what dosha you were, okay? So the Vata dosha is air and space, ether elements, the Pitta dosha of the fire and water elements, and Kapha is the dosha of the water and earth elements. Now, this is very important. Controversy over homeopathic medicine, energy medicine, instead of allopathic and chemical composition medicine, is the huge shift in what? Raising our consciousness. Could it be we are being provoked by the extremely high Schumann resonance and the 6 retrograde planets to wake up, to become more conscious, divine intervention, and many blessings? And I do have to say, so where did I have it? What was happening? So on, I think it's September 14th and 15th, we actually have a new moon in Virgo. And we actually have Mercury that is going direct in Virgo. Here it is. And I actually have different videos on that and different postings because we've got these 6 planets retrograde. So September 14th and 15th, there's a new moon in Virgo, which is new beginnings, all about healing and health. And Mercury is going direct in Virgo, thank God. As it has been retrograde in Virgo, it's still good that it makes us want to become more conscious and think. Many blessings, much love, and I'd appreciate it if you would comment, if you would share, and check out the post on Facebook. And enjoy. Make this your project. It's not mine. I'm just the messenger to be able to share it with you. Now I just have to